push it too hard. We'll switch up lanes like we're the getaway car. Are you packed? Are you ready? Do you wanna go far? We'll make some space like we're the moon and stars. People be just hating 'cause you like the things you like. Break it down now, break it down now. We'll be turning tables, we'll be raising hell tonight. Can you dance now? Can you dance now? I see you, girl.
State University Moorhead, the Dragons Digital Network, Dragon Athletics, and Go Team Productions presents Minnesota State University Moorhead Dragons basketball this afternoon. The Dragons wrap up this little mini homestand. They take on Upper Iowa. The women will go first, and all the festivities are presented by Matt Buss. Jared was just saying there is a little more atmosphere here, and good Saturday afternoon to you. And welcome inside Alex Semsicall in Moorhead. My name's Steve DeStacio. It's my privilege to be with you. Jared Bledsoe's my guy. He's going to call the game with me. Last night, we learned some things about these Dragons. They had come back after a 2-week hiatus because of COVID. What did we learn?
We learned that they have some fight. Definitely other players stepped up. We know Peyton Boone can get buckets. We saw Mariah McKeever step up, some other bench players. So looking forward to them stepping up again this afternoon.
And now they get an Upper Iowa team. The Dragons are 24-0 against Upper Iowa. In this guy's opinion, I don't know about yours, this might be their best opportunity to beat the Dragons because they continue to get better.
Yes, the Dragons cannot overlook this team. If you look back earlier January, this team beat a ranked team, number 25 team in the nation in St. Cloud State. So again, the Dragons have to come prepared if they want to get a victory this afternoon.
Let's talk about a couple individual performances from last night. Like you mentioned, Mariah McKeever had herself a career night.
Yes, great segue into this conversation. McKeever got hot, knocking down threes, going 4 for 10 from behind the arc, 21 points, 3 boards. But again, this Peacock team, they have a leader in Brooke Evenson, as she got it done last night, 22 points, 5 boards. Again, we'll watch her this afternoon as well.
Player comparison presented by Matt Buss. There is former NDSU assistant coach Nate Oakland in his 3rd year, and this is a young guy from Iowa. He's going to get this thing turned around. Now, how far they can turn it around? That's why we're here right now. And we're here right now also because this lady is looking to beat Upper Iowa for the 25th straight time. It's Carla Nelson. Your head coaches are presented by BSN Sports. Upper Iowa's got the powder blues going. I love it. Dragons are in their reds.
Yeah, Peacocks come out firing right away. They will knock down, and the Dragons' leading rebounder, Natalie Steichen, rips down that first rebound.
Jessica Musgrave could not get that 3 to go. Our 3 officials are Mike Kolness, Andy Dumas, and Brad Solberg. Off and running. That 3 wouldn't fly. That was McKeever. She was struggling from behind the arc last night. And then this is a Jared Bledsoe meme or saying. She saw the ball go through the hoop, and it did wonders.
Yes, as a scorer, I mean, it does wonders if you can see that ball go through the hoop, whether it's a free throw, a layup. And we know traditionally McKeever was a scorer. We talk about our high school career. Knocked down those shots, going 4 for 10 last night.
Former Dragon wearing number 1, Katie Tornstrom, couldn't get that 3 to go, and now she'll whack the ball away right to Steichen. Here's McKeever. This is where she really excels.
Nice drive there by McKeever, a little floater in the lane, picking up. She left off last night.
Upper Iowa starters, Lodemeyer, Musgrave, Hack, Evenson, and the aforementioned Tornstrom. Upper Iowa starters presented by Brandfolk. Evenson could not get that running one-hander to go. There are the Dragon starters. Cheyenne Loyland was good last night. So was Natalie Jens, who scores 4-0.
That's a good sign, seeing Jens pull up in transition and see that, as we just mentioned, seeing that ball go through the basket. Jens comes in, the second leading scorer on this Dragon team, averaging close to 11 points.
Evenson followed by Steichen. Lodemeyer, good.
Nice shot there by Lodemeyer.
Lexi Lodemeyer averages 3.7 points per game for Upper Iowa. Jens wide open in front of us.
Nice rebound there by Boone.
McKeever didn't want to take it. Boom, slow to get up. McKeever can't score.
Look at the effort there by Steichen. Boom able to come away with that rebound.
Jens running one-hander wouldn't go. That was still a muscular possession, especially for Peyton Boom.
Talk about energy and effort out of the team yesterday as Lodemeyer knocks down her second mid-range jumper. Like the energy and effort so far by both teams.
You always mention that, but I don't care what the energy and effort is. You fall behind by 19, tough to overcome. Jens from downtown.
Just looking a lot more confident. And this is something Coach talked about at halftime of the game last night. Confidence, getting our players confident, shooting the ball and playing with more. Jen's knocking down her second shot of the afternoon.
Tornstrom, head fake.
A great help side defense there by Peyton Boom.
Yeah. Jens didn't really make up her, or I'm sorry, Tornstrom didn't make up her mind, and then there was contact. You're always going to get charged. You're either going to get the offensive foul called against you or the travel.
Peacocks in a zone here. Looks like a 2-3 zone.
Loyland from downtown.
Another bright spot for the Dragons last night. Had 9 points, knocking down that three-pointer early in the ballgame.
10-4.
Screen and roll action here from the Peacocks. Great help side there by Jens. Look at the scrappiness. Both Dragons getting on the floor. And that's what you love to see. Energy and effort on that defensive end.
And bench.
Yes, you're right. The bench was up.
Carla Nelson leading the applause.
And you talk about this from a team standpoint. That energy can be contagious. When you talk about going to your bench, they're coming off fired up and understanding we got to keep that level of effort throughout the entire game.
Skip pass to our side. Steichen a shovel. Jens to McKeever. Mariah.
Great bind by Jens. McKeever knocking down three-pointer. Dragons 50% from the field, 4 of 8 so far.
Can I tell you something here, partner?
Let's hear it.
Take 4.5 minutes. Boom hasn't done anything offensively. We always talk about where's scoring going to come from without Boom? Well, right now it's the Dragons minus Boom 13. She did get the offensive rebound. Dragons 13. Upper Iowa 4.
And if they want to be successful, that's what's going to have to happen. Other players are going to have to step up. We mentioned Boom, and she gets her first foul. Clearly, we know Boom can get buckets. Averaging over 16 a game, demands a double team.
She's great, yeah. This is Lexi Lodemeyer to the free throw line. Lodemeyer from Goodhue, Minnesota. Her sister Sydney played at Winona State. Play Midco Trivia on the Dragons app, earn reward points, and get entered to win a 32-inch Samsung Smart TV. There's a drawing every week at home during basketball season. All you got to do is play Midco Trivia on your Dragons app. 13-6. It's the Dragons minus Boom 13, Lodemeyer 6.
The early scoring got the Peacocks out of that zone, and Lowland continues to knock down shots. 5 early points for her on the afternoon.
Cheyenne Loyland came into tonight averaging 6.4. Early sign, Evenson. Nothing so far for her.
A great help side defense there by Loyland. One of those stats that doesn't go on the stat table is deflections. Definitely lets you know how active your team is.
Lodemeyer's got to put it up. She did with her left hand. And it almost went. McKeever and Steichen negotiate for the rebound. 4:25 remaining. First quarter, it's been all Dragons. That ball was kicked, and now we're going to get our media timeout. 4:20 remaining. First quarter, good start for the Dragons, up by 9.
At MatBus, we're taking action to make your ride as safe as possible. Extra sanitizing, protective equipment, and suspending fare collection to minimize contact. We also need your help. Face coverings are required on all MatBus vehicles for the protection of our passengers and staff. We can all get there safely. Together.
riddle me this. With all this sizzling meat and crunchy veggies nestled between toasty flatbread, who should get credit for Papa John's papadilla? The person who invented pizza or the person who invented folding? Well, whoever it is, a tip of the tongue hat to you, sir or madam. Papa John's papadillas for just $6 each. Better ingredients, better pizza, better than a sandwich. Papa John's.
Today's games are sponsored by Matt Bus. Matt Bus is a public transport bus system serving the Fargo, Moorhead metropolitan area. Matt Bus. Leave the driving to them. Were you slipping and sliding going home last night?
Sliding and slipping and sliding. Yes, I was, sir.
Whew.
How about you?
Oh, yeah. Ice skated home. Supposed to. It was snowing and blowing on my way here. It's supposed to snow tonight, snow tomorrow. Here's Loyland. Out to McKeever. Boom. There you go.
Nice face-up, knockdown jump shot there for Boom.
I know we got a lot of folks down in the Heartland watching this game. Hello to everybody down in heaven or Iowa or whatever they want to call it. I love it down there. You know, they haven't seen all the Dragon games and they haven't seen the frustrations that we've seen. McKeever getting in.
Rebound there by Boom.
Yeah, just this Dragon team is playing with a confidence that we really haven't seen before.
Yes, another offensive rebound, and Jens knocking down the long-range three.
8 for Jens. Nate Oakland takes a timeout. The Dragons are up by 14 as we stay in Moorhead.
It's a new stay at the Courtyard by Marriott, located just minutes from downtown Fargo, local colleges, shopping centers, and several restaurants. The Courtyard features a 24-hour fitness center, 24-hour on-site Starbucks, and our bistro restaurant and lounge open for breakfast and dinner daily. Relax in one of our 2 indoor swimming pools and hot tub. The comfort your family needs close to all the action at the Courtyard by Marriott. Visit our website or call 218-284-1000. That's 218-284-1000.
Jared's looking at stats. We're going to look at standings. St. Cloud State, Minnesota Duluth both won last night. Remember, St. Cloud State, with their 2 losses, Dragons, Upper Iowa.
Wow.
Right? Minnesota Duluth, 11-2. Minnesota State Mankato, that's 8-4, but they got a little asterisk next to them, I found out last night. They had a game nullified. So what you do, and I don't know why. I haven't talked to Nick Cornder. But they have a game nullified, so you've got to take some percentage points off of that 667. So glad it's in the South. We don't have to worry about it. 20-6, the Dragons are up.
Dragons definitely have the matchup inside they want with a guard on Peyton Boom. Tough runner there by McKeever.
Rebound torn down by Emma Anderson. She went to the University of North Dakota and never got any playing time. Up in Grand Forks, Boom grabs the rebound. Here comes Steichen. The Dragons want to run.
Boom is cleaning glass. 7 rebounds, early on. Look at Natalie Steichen crashing the boards. Just the energy and effort from top to bottom so far has been impressive from the Dragons.
Hope what I said before about Iowa came out the right way, because every intention to do so. I love it down. It's a long way to go down to Fayette, but that is a fun place to go. Their football stadium is great. The people are so nice. Dorman Gymnasium could use a facelift, but hey, you know what? This place isn't exactly a Staples Center either.
Way to clean that up, partner.
Thank you. 3-point on the way. Now we can try to call the game. Put back by Musgrave. This Musgrave is a good player. She was one of our, player to watch? Averages 12.9 and 7.1. And those 7.1 rebounds are tied for 7th in the NSIC. This is Loyland. They get it into Thuringer, and she gets the ball ripped away. It's a jump ball. She was tied up by Domeyer. Katie Tornstrom back in. She played 15 games a couple years ago, and then that was it. She played against Upper Iowa her last game, and then that was it. No more Tornstrom on the Dragons. Under 2 minutes remaining. 20-8, Dragons on top. Domeyer.
A great help side there by Steichen, timing that double team. Dragons looking to run.
Loyland wants it. McKeever has it. Thuringer's tied up underneath.
Loyland did a great job off the bounce on the perimeter yesterday. Not able to connect on that layup.
Here's Turnstrom. Nope.
Nice rebound there by Steichen. 3 rebounds on the afternoon for her. Dragons looking to run.
Thuringer stumbles across half court. We approach a minute to play in the first quarter. It's 20-8. The Dragons lead it. 3. Wouldn't go by Jens, and this ball goes out of bounds into the seats occupied by the Upper Iowa men's team that we're going to see around 5:30 or so. Thuringer sits. Here comes Macy Holtz. She had 4 quick points at the end of the first half in just 2.5 minutes last night.
Yeah, impressive. As you mentioned, 4 points in a short amount of time. See if she can pick up where she left off. And she does. Right on the mark there for Macy Holtz.
Could I have teed that up any higher for you? 22-8. Back to a 14-point lead. 3, too strong by Huberty. Rebound grabbed by Loyland. Boom. Waits for traffic to get off of her. Here's Holtz.
Nice
How about
fake.
that move? Nope.
Good boom, just clean glass. Another offensive rebound for the Dragons. They bring it back out to reset.
They can take this down to about 6. 15 seconds left in the first quarter. Loyland. Nope. Emma Anderson had to put it up and got it off the glass. Emma Anderson scores at the buzzer. One of the few things to go right in the first quarter for Upper Iowa. End of 10. Dragons 22, Upper Iowa 10.
Better starts with convenience. Better starts with trust. You can trust that your pre-approval is guaranteed on closing day, which is one less thing to worry about. Better starts with saving you money. No ATM fees and no minimum balances mean how you spend your money is up to you. Because at Gate City Bank, better starts with you. Gate City Bank, for a better way of life.
With 26 flavors, got a sauce for every squad. Don't drip on the drip. The greatest of all times. Buffalo Wild Wings.
All right, some Dragon
smiles.
fans. Yeah, there you go. I see Baumgartners. Always see them here, right? Top row. There's Todd. Yeah. Hey, is that Jake Mertens? Yep. Fan cam presented by Courtyard. Use promo code Dragons35 at any Fargo, Moorhead, Papa John's for 35% off your order. Papa John's, the official pizza of the Dragons. Steve DeStatio, Jared Bledsoe back with you. Here from Alex Nemzik Hall in Moorhead. 22-10, the Dragons lead it after 1. What stood out to you?
Hayden Boom is on a rebounding mission. 10 early rebounds, 5 offensive, 5 defensive.
She had 10?
10. First quarter rebound, excuse me. Averaging a rebound a minute. Great hustle there. She gets on the floor.
Loyland had to put it up. It should have been a shot clock. Yeah, all the Upper Iowa men know it. Had never hit the rim, but Upper Iowa has it anyway. Emma Anderson. Out of Big Lake, Minnesota is Anderson. Mia Huberty up top. Lodemeyer. Three off the back of the rim off of Musgrave, wouldn't go. Boom didn't get that rebound. And another offensive rebound, Musgrave. Tornstrom. Fouled. She get fouled by Boom? She did. That's Peyton's second. Peyton Boom has been whistled for both fouls in this game. That's it. Just 2 fouls.
Interesting to see if Coach keeps her in the game, allow her to play through with those 2 fouls.
Aaliyah Miller's in.
And that's not going to happen.
Aaliyah Miller's in for the Dragons, 5'7" senior, Clarksville, Tennessee. Thuringer's back in, the senior out of Worthington, Minnesota. This is Katie Tornstrom, the ex-Dragon, on the free throw line, hitting free throw number 1. She'll make a pair and now sit down as Evenson comes back in. Upper Iowa's won 4 so far this year. There have been many a year where they haven't even won 4. They've beaten Arkansas, Monticello, Crown. They scored 100 on Crown. Waldorf, and 67-54 over St. Cloud State. That's not by accident.
Right, and again, they were ranked 25th in the nation at that time.
Thuringer just hit.
Nice drive there by Thuringer. Again, Dragons finding quite a few players putting up points so far this afternoon.
Musgrave ran into traffic. Lydia Hawk. At some point, they've got to shoot
great
it.
help side there.
Aaliyah Miller came over, and now Upper Iowa's going to get 2 seconds to shoot it. This will be close to a catch and shoot. That was a catch and shoot, and that's shot clock violation.
Yeah, another great defensive possession there by the Dragons, being mindful of only 2 seconds left, getting the stop.
So Boom's out. This has been an issue for the Dragons until last night.
A 5-out set here for the Dragons, as we mentioned, and we talked about this throughout the season. Where is the scoring going to come?
Miller, no. Good box out that time by Evenson, allowing Huberty to grab the rebound. Now it's an open 3 for Musgrave. Wouldn't go. Loyland, who has really shined, if you will, just starting to come out for the Dragons. Evenson stole it away from me. Step back 3 goes for Lydia Hawk, and now Carla Nelson will take a timeout as the Dragons have hit a dry spell. 6:48 remaining first half. Dragons 24, Upper Iowa 15.
At MatBus, we're taking action to make your ride as safe as possible. Extra sanitizing, protective equipment, and suspending fare collection to minimize contact. We also need your help. Face coverings are required on all MatBus vehicles for the protection of our passengers and staff. We can all get there safely. Together.
Be a huge call against Kylie Hammer. It's either putting her at the foul line for 2 shots, or she might be sitting for a little bit here with 2 personal fouls. Wayne State's team leader in scoring today with 9 points so far. think they did say charge, but it is a media timeout, so we'll now step aside for a media timeout on the court. They did say offensive foul after looking at the replay monitor. 6:38 to play here till halftime. Wayne State College.
Oh, I love the Rice Auditorium. That is a great place. You saw the stage. That's where they used to have radio guys up there. Mark Ahmet, before he passed away a couple of years ago, longtime voice of the Wayne State Wildcats on KTCH. The voice of the Heartland, Steichen all the way in, couldn't spin it home. Minnesota Duluth is down at Wayne this evening. Whistle. Uh-oh. A rare foul. They got Steichen on a push. You like playing down there, Wayne?
It was competitive. I do remember some scrappy games. Long road trip down in Nebraska. A fun environment, though.
I'll tell you something. There's a travel on Winona State. You might not know this, but you say, Wayne, long road trip. Just as long to get to Duluth. Just as long, it's 45 minutes longer to get to Winona. Wayne, 5 hours, door to door.
I, again, don't remember their travel partner back then, but I know we used to go from.
Wayne was Southwest.
Okay.
That's a long road trip. That's over 3 hours.
You have an amazing memory, partner.
Well, also.
Because we've added teams.
In 2000 or 2001, they put a bridge in.
Okay.
So you used to have to go down to Sioux City and then take a right. But now you go into Vermilion.
Okay.
And then you can matriculate your way down there. Steichen from downtown wouldn't go. Loyland got pushed.
And again, the energy and effort has been contagious. We talked about Boom getting early double-digit rebounds, but you see Loyland getting involved in an offensive rebound opportunity as well.
Jens with the left hand.
Oh, tough finish with the left inside by Jens. 10 points for her.
10 for Jens. 11-point Dragon lead. They've led by as many as 12. Alyssa Knight ready to check in. Lydia Hawk around the bend. Not looking for the shot. Hawk at 5'3". I was talking to their assistant coach, Alvin Ningao. Here's three. Puberty air ball.
Great hustle there. Look at Steichen get on the floor for that rebound.
Dragons are going to have to take a timeout. We'll finish the story on the other side. 5:06 remaining, first half. Dragons up 11.
Everybody wants to be the best in town. I'm just trying to be the best me around. I'm just gonna love myself, 'cause there's nobody like me. Everybody wants to be the best in town. I'm just trying to be the best me around. I'm myself, 'cause there's nobody like me.
Matt Bus, a convenient, cost-effective way to get around town. For more information and to stay up to date on all future service changes, visit mattbus.com and follow Matt Bus on Facebook and Twitter. I was talking to Alvin Ningao, Upper Iowa's assistant coach, and he said nobody wanted Lydia Hawk because of her size. She's 5'3". She was the NSIC South Player of the Year last year.
Wow.
You know who the Dragons' all-time assist leader is on the women's side? You remember Krista Opheim?
Okay.
What was she, 5'3" and heavy shoes?
Heavy shoes?
It's not about height, man. Right?
Absolutely not. I mean, I'm sure.
I mean, the greatest basketball player ever is John Stockton. He's 6 feet.
Yeah, that's debatable. But hey. Awesome player, though.
Oh, he was fun to watch.
Love
Yeah.
watching him with the Jazz. And
I'm
obviously,
joking when I say that.
Okay.
But he was terrific.
Yes, he
He's a
was.
Hall of Famer.
Absolutely. First ballot. If you talk about great floor generals, you would speak of John Stockton.
Knight. Nope.
Not able to connect there, but you love the confidence of the post players going right at it. inside.
Musgrave got stuck in the lane. Here's Hawk. Diving into the shot. Musgrave and a foul. Or the ball gets deflected out of bounds. There is Nate Oakland. Jared, you were asking me. This is a Cedar Falls, Iowa native. He started his career after getting his master's at Morris, where he was also the men's and women's tennis coach. He was at Co, which is in Des Moines. Wartburg, which is down there in Iowa. He's been around. Head coach at Co for 2 years and at NDSU, where he was a big-time Division I recruiter. So the guy's earned his stripes and paid his dues to get where he is now. Let's see how they continue to get better.
Yes, as you mentioned, they've improved since he's been there with some big wins. Definitely want to continue as a head coach to build on that success.
You remember Dan Weiss, Dragons' men's assistant coach, who was here when Chad first started. He stayed here for a couple years and then took the Minnesota Crookston job, right? He took over for Jeff Oseth, former Dragon. And it's like, you're taking the Crookston job, it's tough, right? And then they found, remember Harrison Cleary?
Yeah.
You got a couple guys. You need a couple.
Cleary was fun
dudes.
to watch.
Yeah. Tornstrom, her first bucket.
Armstrong has settled down, looking for her shot. Nice looking rhythm shot there over Thuringer. Looking inside here, the Dragons.
Didn't score. They're stuck. They have 4 points so far this quarter. Hawk for three. Got it!
You mentioned Hawk can get going. Knocking down her first three on the afternoon. 6 points.
6 point game also. There aren't many Upper Iowa fans here, but they're getting loud. McKeever, spinning, twisting, Jens. Steichen looks up and sees 6 on the shot clock. Thuringer.
Nice pass. Nice finish there by Loyland. Finishing with the scoop. She's been trying to connect on that shot a couple times this afternoon, able to finish that time.
That wasn't easy either. Miscommunication. Upper Iowa's going to turn the ball over for the 6th time. 28-20, Dragons on top. Boom has been on the bench for the Dragons since, what, like the 8-minute mark of this quarter. Upper Iowa has cut which was once a 14-point deficit down to 8.
Oh,
how about that steal by Hawk?
Wow. Rebound there by Loyland. Rarely do we see a player quicker than Steichen on the court.
McKeever.
Get to her spot, not able to connect. And
her
Hawk,
spot.
yeah, she loves to get to that elbow and elevate and knock down those shots. Did a tremendous job yesterday evening.
Lodemeyer can't score. Loyland the rebound. She'll look back. Carla Nelson's eating her knuckles. Ten on the shot clock. McKeever.
Oh, nice shot there by McKeever. Continuing to shoot with confidence. She has 8 points.
31-20, back up to 11 with 1 minute right about now remaining in this first half. Tornstrom, tough shot.
She's going right at the basket. Tough finish there, off the bounce for Tornstrom.
Thuringer for three. No. Not convinced Carla Nelson like that option. Anderson open from 15, off the glass clean. 4 for Emma Anderson, and it's back down to 7 And now the difference between the game clock and the shot clock is about 1. So in essence, the Dragons will play for the final shot.
4 flat action here, assuming the Dragons will get a ball screen, some ball screen action. Oh, nice pass.
And that'll do it for the first half. I don't think that would have counted, even if it would have went 31-24, as Carla Nelson is making her way over to her interview stand. Coach, you got off to a good start. Why'd you go flat?
Steve, do you ever just ask me anything positive at all, or is it just always the...
Hey, Coach, you got off to a great start. Tell me why.
Well, I thought we were aggressive when we hit shots, and then, I think they switched some defenses, and that created a lot of confusion, and, you miss shots, and then you start second-guessing yourself, and then we have no post plays. So does that answer your question?
Hey, I'm trying to stay positive here, Coach, so try to stay with me here. Hey, Cheyenne Loyland, Mariah McKeever seems to have found her shot here this weekend. Do you see a lot of confidence brimming from them?
Well, I do, and then I don't. I think it comes and it goes, and, they're just going to have to show some consistency before I really buy into that part. But, it certainly helps when they're hitting shots. It makes people defend us more honestly. But, again, Peyton Boom needs to be a little bit smarter so she can stay in the game, and, things are a lot better for us.
Hey, it's always great to see you. Stay positive.
Yeah, you too.
Carla Nelson, not afraid to call play-by-play guy out. I love it. 31-24, the Dragons lead it. You're watching live coverage of MSU Moorhead Dragon women's basketball on the Dragons Digital Network.
Heading to Fargo Moorhead to get away and have a little fun? Book your room at the highly rated Microtel Inn and Suites. It's conveniently located just off 8th Street and I-94. Clean rooms and all the amenities you need to relax and recharge after a fun day out. Plus, when you wake up, you can enjoy a free hot breakfast. What are you waiting for? Book your room today at the Microtel Inn and Suites in Moorhead. Call 218-284-4022 or visit microtelmoorhead.com.
Before I became a real boy, life was easy. I didn't have to do anything. I just sat there doing sandwich stuff. But man, being alive is so hard. So if you don't want to get up out of bed to get a sandwich, you shouldn't have to. The sheer effort it takes just for basic life functions like breathing has earned you the right to have someone bring that sandwich to you. Your struggle is not lost on us. Have a sandwich, you hero.
More exciting way to end.
For over 100 years, we have been here to connect you, entertain you, inform you. Our world may change, but we are always here. Then, now, and tomorrow.
After years of planning, pandemics, and postponements, Dragon student athletes finally got to see their new weight room for the first time. Leading the charge, Dragon alum and current head strength and conditioning coach, Phil Herkenhoff.
Extremely exciting. It's something that, obviously, when I played here, I wanted a new weight room, and we just have a huge space. So to have it completely redone is truly amazing. And then to see their faces, too, once I got in the room, is just like, they deserve this type of thing. So it makes me feel excited for them. I still am excited, and words can't explain it sometimes.
It was super cool. It's been a work in progress for a while. There's been a lot of talk for a few years, and to finally see it in person and finish is really cool to see.
It was so cool. I mean, seeing the change from what was in here previously, you know, the old wood floors just covered by those black mats, the old racks, the combination of, you know, the just combination of everything that was in here that was accumulated over the years to all brand new everything. It's incredible. And that turf, that's nice.
My favorite thing in here It's got to be the red turf. The red turf matching the red end zones on Shields Field. I think is really a neat factor in there. There's so much other stuff in there that's so cool. The dumbbells with the dragon logo on it. The subtle dragons throughout the place that I think is just the added bonus for me.
Probably the turf, just to have that. Not a lot of weight rooms have that. It's kind of something up and coming, and just to have that and how pronounced it is in this room, it stands out, and I think the athletes are excited for it too.
Yes, the turf and the whole room is very, very nice now that it's all finished, but the process began years ago, a whole strength staff ago, in fact. But now, with the help of some amazing donors, someday is today for the Dragons.
The process started way back in 2017 when, at that time, our strength and conditioning coach, Travis Anderson, was here. And the idea, we started the conversation of how can we upgrade this weight room? What's the best way to do it? And we started the conversations, we started exploring options. Coach Anderson went to a lot of different weight rooms trying to figure out what would be the ideal weight room with the square foot that we have and with the footprint. Started the process. Our good friends at Sanford Health bought into the dream early on, and they jumped on board and made a lead gift to this project. We've had numerous other donors along the way who've come along our side and said, hey, we want to make this happen for your student athletes. We want to make this happen for future student athletes.
Truly amazing process. Not many strength coaches get to develop their own weight room, and I was given that opportunity, and I'm truly blessed for that opportunity to come here with the new position and be able administration saying, like, go ahead, this is your room, do what you want with it. And obviously still talking with Coach Anderson on the space that we had, and he was here for multiple years and how things flowed, and I wanted his opinion on things, and then just kind of putting my stamp on it as well as, kind of how I set it up and what I feel is going to flow best for my programs and how I do things and how my staff does things.
Renovating one room may not seem like a big deal, but this one room is the only space every student athlete uses. One room that can elevate all sports at the same time. One room that will excite recruits, grow athletes, and could even change the culture of Dragon Athletics.
Without a doubt, this is one room that every student athlete uses throughout their time here as a Dragon athlete. And they're going to get faster, stronger, bigger, and this is a room that's going to help them do that. And the equipment in here is state-of-the-art, is the top of the line, is the equipment that will transform our student athletes to the next level.
I think just the culture is going to change a little bit. Having like that new renovated weight room is going to really add a lot to Dragon Athletics.
I always said that my favorite room on campus is the weight room because that's where all the work is put in. I mean, yes, you have your practice times, but when I came here for football, everything was you spend the most time with the strength coach. Even with track, we spend more time with our strength coaches than we do with our event group coach. So this is where a lot of the work is done, and so this is just going to make it. I mean, we're going. One of the other throwers said, "I'm going to enjoy coming to lift just because of the space now, and seeing all this new equipment that we get to use, all the new tools that the coaches are going to have at their disposal makes me both incredibly nervous and very excited because it's going to get interesting with some of the new stuff they're going to be able to do."
The end goal was being able to impact our current student athletes and impact future student athletes, and without a doubt, we hit it right on the head.
Talk about energy and effort out of the team yesterday as Lodemeyer knocks down her second. Mid-range. Peacocks in a zone here. Looks like a 2-3 zone.
Loyland from downtown.
Another bright.
Emma Anderson had to put it up and got it off the glass. Jens with the left hand.
Oh, top finish with the left side by Jens.
Quarter. Hawk for three. Got it! 10 on the shot clock. McKeever.
Oh, nice shot there by McKeever. Continue.
Today's live coverage on the Dragons Digital Network is brought to you by our broadcast partners, Bell Bank, Brandfolk, BSN Sports, Buffalo Wild Wings, Bite Speed, Herbert and Gerbert's, Inforum, Gate City Bank, Matt Bus, Microtel, Midco, Papa John's, Pepsi, Richards Transportation, Sanford Health, Shields, Shucks Bus Service, State Farm Agent David Eggers, WDAY, the NSIC, and Minnesota State University Moorhead.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent David Eggers in Moorhead today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Snowy Saturday afternoon here in Moorhead. How about in Sioux Falls? 35-34, tight. Minnesota Mankato at Mary, competitive. Southwest, Concordia and Minot. All right, competitive around the league. Duluth leading at Wayne, tight. Sioux Falls at Crookston, 2-point game. They do things a little differently down at Northern. They start at 4 o'clock. Look around the league, presented by Richards. As far as the upcoming schedule, presented by Bell Bank. Men's game coming up, then the Dragons will hit the road for 2 weeks, and then we'll come back. And boy, we're closing in on February, Jared. We'll be back on February 11th as the Dragons will take on Minnesota Crookston. Upcoming schedule presented by Bell Bank. 31-24 is your score. We're back in Moorhead right after this. You're watching live coverage of Dragons basketball on the Dragons Digital Network.
Dragon Swim School is proud to offer year-round swimming and diving lessons with the lowest student-to-instructor ratio around. Lessons are available for all levels, including parent-child sessions and preschool. Help your child learn to love the water in a safe and caring environment with us at Dragon Swim School. Visit msumdragons.com/swim for more information. That's msumdragons.com/swim.
The NSIC Student Athletes pledge
to treat everyone
with respect and dignity.
Respect and dignity.
We will not tolerate discrimination of any kind.
We will stand up and speak out. To create an inclusive environment for all.
We see the need for improvement.
And we will use our platform to be influencers of change.
Influencers of change.
Together we can foster a culture of kindness,
and respect for all.
We invite you to support our effort.
At MatBus, we're taking action to make your ride as safe as possible. Extra sanitizing, protective equipment, and suspending fare collection to minimize contact. We also need your help. Face coverings are required on all MatBus vehicles for the protection of our passengers and staff. We can all get there safely. Together.
Let's take a look at some first half stats with the Dragons leading. They were hot early. Scored just 9 points in the second quarter as their field goal percentage came down. 3 points still not their forte. They didn't go to the free throw line. The Dragons did out rebound Upper Iowa 25-21, Jared, and for a second consecutive night, they took care of the basketball. Game summary presented by Papa John's. Steven, Jared back with you. Down right about here and right about here are some Bledsoe Bullets presented by MSUM Catering by Sodexo.
Second effort is going to be huge here. The Dragons had 7 points off second chance opportunities, 10 offensive rebounds. So that's something to definitely watch. Stay confident. These players, we saw confidence boost in a couple players so far. We'd love to see them continue to build on that confidence. And then lastly, bench production. 10 players have checked in, so that means 5 reserves have played. Only 4 points and 2 rebounds out of those players. So we definitely want to keep an eye on those things if the Dragons want to be successful this afternoon.
I have another question for you. Chad Walthall was the one that brought this up just because of the whole COVID, not being able to practice because of the protocol. How about gas in the tank? Remember, these women have not played back-to-back since December because there was also the Christmas break in there as well.
That could be something definitely to watch. Gas in the tank, back-to-back nights, as you mentioned, hadn't played consecutively. As you know, players getting the rhythm of playing back-to-back nights multiple times throughout the month. That's an excellent point to watch out for here, Steve.
All right, we start the second half. Dragons up by 7. They led by as many as 14.
Peacocks come out back into that 2-3 zone. See where the Dragons can attack as we see McKeever off the bounce, not able to finish.
Evenson grabs the rebound. We have a whistle. And what happened?
I didn't quite see that either. I saw Everson, a player to watch, get that rebound.
I didn't think there was a foul. No, there wasn't a foul called. Don't know. Now there's a foul. And now there's an offensive foul, and Nate Oakland is right in the ear of Brett Solberg. Tornstrom got whistled for the offensive foul. Oakland continues on Solberg. Jens all the way in, couldn't get it to go.
Look at the effort. Second effort there by Jens. Short again, and there's something you talked about, the legs. Been able to knock down those shots. That little floater was going in last night. Short on those 2 attempts there from Jens.
Hawk open, no. McKeever the rebound. Here is Mariah McKeever. Loyland, far corner, Jens. Jared mentioned Peyton Boom had 10 rebounds, and that was early. She couldn't get that shot to go. Here comes Upper Iowa. Tornstrom.
Screen and roll action here for the Peacocks. Great help side defense there by McKeever. She secures the basketball.
Jens open for 3. Wouldn't go, and Boom had to be careful not to pick up her 3rd foul.
And I think that's what Coach was talking about right there, being smart, as we see Steichen anticipating, coming up with the steal, getting on the floor yet once again. Hawk able to cause that jump ball.
And now Carla Nelson's going to go to town on Mike Colness. So Emma Anderson comes back in. Tornstrom will have a seat. Here goes Jens. She got hit and a foul.
Great confidence off the bounce as Jen attacks, trying to finish with that left hand.
These are going to be the Dragons' first free throws tonight as we watch, proof of the foul presented by Midco. Jens hits. Natalie Jens is a 77% free throw shooter in this, her freshman year.
Dragons pick up full court here.
Here comes Hawk. Hawk dances in front of her bench, goes around Steichen, goes all the way in and scores.
Nice crafty finish there by Hawk. Almost a little isolation play there for the Peacocks.
5-3. Didn't matter whether she was 5-3 or 7-3. She's going to score, right?
Yeah, that was a relentless attack there by Hawk. We'll see if the Dragons can help out as Peyton Boom knocks down her first three-pointer of the afternoon, showing her versatility. 5 points for Peyton Boom.
That's it. 36-26. Dragon lead is 10. Hawk.
Oh, great helps. Great defense there by McKeever, causing that jump ball.
Mia Huberty out of Elk River, Minnesota. Scored 15 points in her 5th game this season at Truman State. Emma Anderson has to get rid of it. Does. Evenson hierarchy. 3 off the glass.
Oh, wow. Evenson.
Emma Anderson has 7 points, 5 of them clean using the window. It's 36-29, 6:26 remaining. Here in the 3rd quarter, Steichen in and out. That ball was halfway down. Somebody smarter than me, which is most of the population, has to explain how that happened. Hawk out of control. Loyland, strong rebound. Here comes Steichen. Jens bobbled it. Here comes Hawk. All the way in, Hawk has 10.
Great decision. Great decision there by Hawk. A little change of pace. Getting to her comfortable spot on the court.
See, I was going to say Hezzy. You stole it. That's okay. That's all right. Hey, take it. No,
you miss saying
Hezzy.
Hezzy.
Hey, you know what? You're the color broadcaster. You're the color commentator.
We might get a chance again here if she comes down.
I'm never going to see it again, right? I learned from you. I was going to say Hezzy, and I'll just stick to doing play-by-play. I'll just sit here in my corner. That's okay.
We're in the corner together.
All right, come on now. Hawk inside, Lodemeyer.
Great defense there by Boom. Not
contact.
That foul.
Yeah, there's contact, but no foul.
And again, good teams, good players adjust to the officiating. Oftentimes there's a little less physical play allowed. Players are adjusting here.
Here's Boom. Turn around.
Oh, wow. A reverse pivot 3-point shot from Boom. Clearly we're accustomed to Boom doing that footwork lower on the block, but wow. Nice shot there by Boom, right in front of her bench.
She didn't walk like James Harden.
Oh, so you do watch some pro basketball, huh? It's coming out.
No. No way. Hawk. No. Boom. Rebound 11. Read it. Boom again.
Oh,
are you kidding me?
Nice shot there by Boom. Again, didn't play much that 2nd quarter. May be a little fresher than normal. Boom knocked down yet her 2nd 3-pointer on the afternoon.
Just like that, from 4 to 11. Dragons on a 7-0 burst.
And you will hope as Boom shoots with confidence, there's another miscue for the Peacocks that she understands the importance of staying on the floor. Great job there by Hawk anticipating the transition there by the Dragons. But yeah, if Boom can just understand, hey, I gotta be on the floor for this team to be successful. Really help the Dragons out.
Evenson couldn't get the and one. It'll also be Lodemeyer right back at the free throw line. Natalie Steichen the foul, and we have immediate timeout. 3.5 minutes remaining, 3rd quarter. Fun ball game here in Moorhead. Dragons up by 11.
Riddle me this, with all this sizzling meat and crunchy veggies nestled between toasty flatbread, who should get credit for Papa John's papadilla? The person who invented pizza or the person who invented folding? Well, whoever it is, a tip of the tongue hat to you, sir or madam. Papa John's Papadilla for just $6 each. Better ingredients, better pizza, better than a sandwich. Papa John's.
Today's sponsor is Matt Bus. They're a public transport bus system serving Fargo, Moorhead, and the metropolitan area. Matt Bus. Thank you to them. Jared, we took a look around the NSIC. How about we look around the stands? A little fan cam presented by Courtyard. All right. Oh, someone on their phone. But you know what? They're sitting next to each other. They're telling each other to pay attention.
Probably inviting their friends to come to the game tonight.
That's exactly what they're
doing.
doing. That's right.
Come on out.
They are not on TikTok or Snap Twitter.
They might be. They might be tagging their friends saying, hey, I'm at Nimzig Hall. There's a great ball game going on.
Then again,
Get over
they might
here.
not.
Jeez.
Right?
Or maybe not.
Lodemeyer. Richards Transportation has been a proud supporter and hauler of the Dragons for years. Since 1986, Jay and Mark have been committed to providing clean, courteous, and safe transportation. Give them a call Monday, 218-233-3404. Lodemeyer hits 1 of 2. Jared, this is the 25th game all time between the Dragons and Upper Iowa, and I've seen, if I haven't seen all 25, I've seen 24 or 23. Maybe missed a playoff game, but I'm telling you, there's something different about this team. They are better. Whether they're good enough to win tonight, I don't know, but they're better. Travel to be Upper Iowa basketball.
Rare miscue this evening for Lorland. Didn't call for travel there. You mentioned at the half, Dragons only had 3 turnovers.
Tornstrom, though. And now a foul. Yeah, Tornstrom just a little too aggressive. I think, being the ex-Dragon, she really wants this one. We're under the 3-minute mark, third quarter. The Dragons are up by 10. Here's Mariah McKeever. Steichen thought about it. Aaliyah Miller. Loyland back to Miller. Miller threw it away on the baseline. Here comes Hawk. Whistle and a foul. And they're going to call this on Savannah Domeyer of Upper Iowa. It's a 14th foul whistled against Upper Iowa so far here in the third quarter. That Domeyer, Jared, in her 6th year, 2 years on the NSIC all-academic team of excellence, just getting it done. I was talking with Lauren Fetch last night, former Dragon, right? She said, I'm coming back next year. I'll have my bachelor's and my master's. That's great. All playing hoops. Loyland with some aggression. The Dragon lead is 12 with 2 minutes remaining here in the third quarter.
Nice job by Loyland getting to the basket off the dribble. See if Hawk, a great anticipation there by Thuringer. Again, the action, the activity, the Dragons have been impressive this afternoon.
Loyland sits, boom back in. Thuringer, Herbertson, McKeever, Steichen all on the floor.
Double high screen set here for the Peacocks. Great help side there by Peyton Boom.
Again, I think Tornstrom was just trying to force a little bit. Here's Steichen. Herbertson in the corner. There's that Hawk again.
Yeah, Hawk is
tapping the ball to the tuba player.
Yeah, Hawk has been active as well. Couple steals. Pretty scrappy player there.
She's quick.
Yeah, she is.
Quick as a.
Quick, strong, smart.
Quick as an eagle. Hawk.
What?
McKeever from downtown and out. Rebound ripped down by Musgrave. You missed it.
I totally missed that one.
I'll write it on a dirty cocktail napkin later. Hawk thought about a three. We approach a minute remaining, and now it's a turnover fest. It's gotten sloppy. Here comes Steichen. McKeever, Herbranson, Thuringer. McKeever,
Nice move there by McKeever. Little head fake, completely under control, finishing at the rim.
This matches the Dragons' largest lead. It's 14. Remember, it was 4 at one point. Anderson, no.
Good effort there out of Herbert. No, that's Steichen. McKeever rips down the rebound.
17 seconds remaining here in the third quarter, and the Dragons are going to play for the final shot. Herbranson.
The Boom get on the floor.
And that's going to do it. Now Boom's hurt. She went down, and she got her left wrist and her left arm landed on as she is down as the third quarter has come to an end. End of 3 from Moorhead. Dragons are up 46-32 as we stay in Moorhead.
It's a new stay at the Courtyard by Marriott, located just minutes from downtown Fargo, local colleges, shopping centers, and several restaurants. The Courtyard features a 24-hour fitness center, 24-hour on-site Starbucks, and our bistro restaurant and lounge open for breakfast and dinner daily. Relax in one of our 2 indoor swimming pools and hot tub. The comfort your family needs close to all the action at the Courtyard by Marriott. Visit our website or call 218-284-1000. That's 218-284-1000.
46-32, Dragons need a win to think about moving ahead of Minot State, who was up earlier tonight. The Dragons and Minot State trying to chase down Bemidji State and Northern State. Everybody's trying to chase down St. Cloud and Duluth in the north. Minnesota State Mankato leads the South. Upper Iowa, you see them down there, 1-10, but continuing to improve. The MSUM catering services of Sodexo give us your NSIC standings. Jared Bledsoe.
That would be me.
All right, take it away then.
What am I taking?
Give me some numbers.
You want some numbers?
I want numbers right now. I'm demanding that.
Well, glad Peyton was able to get up, shaking off what we thought might have been an injury. 12 rebounds, 11 points, a double-double on the afternoon for her. And again, a good sign she was able to get up. It appeared to be an injury.
Peyton Boom's career high is 13 rebounds, set back in November in Aberdeen against Montana State Billings. Start the fourth quarter. Steichen, a long bounce pass in front of some large musical instruments on the baseline. Herbranson from deep.
McKeever, another offensive rebound for the Dragons, not able to connect.
Here comes Upper Iowa. Remember, Dragon men and the 13th ranked Fighting Peacocks coming up next. Lodemeyer scores. They're going to count it. They're going to count the basket. I heard the communication between Solberg and Kolness. Count the basket by Lodemeyer. And now Upper Iowa is going to get a possession as they called a foul on, who'd they get? They get Herbie? So this could be a 4 or 5 point possession for Upper Iowa. Hawk one-times it to Evenson. Can't score. Boom's 13th rebound. She just tied her career high.
Peacocks out of that zone. Back to man here. Probably look to get it inside. Nice skip pass.
Jans from the bench. No. Rebound yanked by Lodemeyer. Hawk. Too strong off the glass. Anderson grabs the rebound. 3 on its way, and it goes by Mia Huberty. Her first 3 points of the ball game. It's back down to 9.
Both teams have struggled to knock down the 3. Peacocks 4 of 16. Dragons 8 of 27 so far on the 3-point line.
Thuringer all the way in, scores.
Nice finish there by Thuringer.
48-37. Dragons on top. 8 minutes remaining. Not sure where that pass was intended.
13th turnover.
Looked like Carson Wentz in his own end zone. Oh, that was low.
Wow. This is where we're going?
Wow. Here comes Steichen. McKeever dances in and out of the 3-point arc. Jens for 3. Nope.
Nice rebound there by Hawk, looking to attack in transition. No good. McKeever with another rebound. Dragons looking to run. Nice bounce pass. No good. Again, Hawk. Right place, right time.
Boy, Hawk went down. McKeever, her face suggested she had her hand in the cookie jar a couple minutes before supper, and Mama caught her.
Wow.
McKeever the foul.
You've been caught with your hand in the cookie jar before? You just gonna look down like the rest of the audience can see?
I've been caught taking the whole bag of Oreos, the whole bag into my room. Kidding me? And we're talking just last week.
Oh my goodness. Oh wow.
Hawk with the ball, Upper Iowa trying to make a comeback. Down 11 with 7:02 left to go. Hawk open. Short.
Good effort there by Hawk.
And Jens to steal the ball away.
And 14 turnovers in the evening, or the afternoon for the Peacocks. See if the Dragons can continue to capitalize. Not able to as, oh, nice move. Big time move there by Tornstrom. The steal and the finish.
48-39, 6:18 left to go. Euro step. Here's Steichen. Quick move. Steichen rejected by Tornstrom. Oh, okay. Emma Anderson whistled for the foul. Oh, Steichen will go to the line. All right. Natalie Steichen scoreless so far tonight, and she remains that way. Dragon fans with a totally free checking account, banking is a slam dunk. Never pay an ATM fee. When you use your Gate City Bank debit card, you can choose a free MSUM Dragon card if you like. 49-39, 5:57 left to go. Here's Tornstrom, open from 12. Nope. Rebound ripped down by Emma Anderson, who was at the right place at the right time.
Upper Iowa continues to run their sets, looking to get some quality looks as Hawk not able to connect on the 3. The Dragons' leading rebounder, Natalie Steichen, comes away with the rebound.
Steichen shoes Aaliyah Miller way. Loyland and McKeever. Mariah.
Oh, nice pass.
Underneath the Loyland.
Excellent pass inside to Loyland.
Loyland with 11. The Dragon lead is 12. There's 5:05 left to go. Here's Hawk. Musgrave scores. That's Musgrave's only her 4th point of the night. 51-41. Upper Iowa sticking around with 4:45 left to go. Miller. They tried to go back door, and that pass was too strong. Immediate timeout as Upper Iowa was going to get the ball back. 4:36 left on the women's side. Dragons up by 10.
Better starts with convenience. Better starts with trust. You can trust that your pre-approval is guaranteed on closing day, which is one less thing to worry about. Better starts with saving you money. No ATM fees and no minimum balances mean how you spend your money is up to you. Because at Gate City Bank, better starts with you. Gate City Bank, for a better way of life.
9277 to discuss options to be sure your home and farm projects are completed safely. Bulldogs again missing the front court. Wayne State still down 4 and still have not scored these last few possessions. Their leader is on the bench right now, but Zacharias out there has scored 15 points, and a 3 is no good. A rebound through the legs on the ground, and it's picked up by UMD. Possession arrow does favor Minnesota Duluth, but it was a clean takeaway.
A shovel. Jens to McKeever. Mariah.
Great find by Jens. McKeever knocking.
Natalie Jens hit Mariah McKeever. And that is our assist of the game presented by State Farm. Natalie Jens. Hey, Mariah McKeever was the hot hand last night. Not convinced she's the hot hand this afternoon. Is there a hot hand this afternoon?
I mean, the Dragons are getting productivity from multiple players. You got McKeever with 10, Jens with 12. Boom has 11, Loyland has 11. So, I mean, the wealth has been spread, I should say, this afternoon. And you like to see that. Coach also talked about consistency. I mean, obviously we saw Loyland have 9 points, 11 points this afternoon. See if she can continue to build on that confidence.
Hawk gets around Miller. Couldn't finish.
Again, just a crafty player, but just not able to finish on some of these attacks.
Again, they're getting better. They've closed the gap. Are they good enough to win tonight? The spread's 10 with 4 minutes left. Boom. Again!
Oh, toilet bowl finish 3 for Boom with her 3rd three-pointer.
54-41, 3:48 left to go. Here comes Hawk again.
Boom coming in, shooting just over 23% from behind the three-point line and able to connect. Could Hawk come away with another offensive rebound?
15-footer by Lodemeyer wouldn't go, and now the Dragons get it back. 3 minutes and 20 seconds left. They are up by 13. Miller lost it. Here comes Mia Huberty. And Nate Oakland will take a timeout. Exactly 3 minutes left to go. The Dragon lead is still 11.
With 26 flavors, got a sauce for every squad. Don't drip on the drip. It's the greatest of all times. Buffalo Wild Wings.
At MatBus, we're taking action to make your ride as safe as possible. extra sanitizing, protective equipment, and suspending fare collection to minimize contact. We also need your help. Face coverings are required on all MadBus vehicles for the protection of our passengers and staff. We can all get there safely. Together.
All right, Jared, give me some in-game stats.
Dragons able to dominate the boards. 40 boards so far this afternoon, doing a decent job valuing the basketball, only 11 turnovers. But again, we talk about three-point percentages. The Dragons are definitely hoisting them up. 8 for 28 from behind the three-point line. Boom has 3 of those, going 3 for 4. So like to see that as she continues to shoot with confidence. Only coming into this afternoon shooting a little over 23%. So be interesting to see how the game continues to play out with 3 minutes left.
Stats presented by the MSUM Catering Services of Sodexo. 2:55 left to go. That was well done.
Thank you. A little not a half-court effort, but a full-court effort by Upper Iowa. Dragons handled the pressure here. Could seal the deal with the basket here.
McKeever, no.
Thuringer.
That is
completely over the back there.
Is that Thuringer?
Yeah, Thuringer. But again, the effort, Dragons crashing the boards, as we talked about, 40 rebounds on the afternoon.
Again, the Upper Iowa deficit is 11. Here comes Hawk. Tornstrom couldn't finish. A game of Twister erupts right in front of us. There's a 5-car pileup in the lane. Highlights at 11. Timeout on the floor. 2:10 left to go. Dragons still up 11. Jared, you can speak on this more than me. If you're looking for the right college, come here. Schedule an in-person tour, appointment, transfer visit, or just call Jared. Or go online, mnstate.edu/visit.
Yeah, we just had an awesome admitted student day. Over 100 students that were admitted. Came to check out our different programs, see what it's all about, talk to professors, have a meal in Kesey. So it was fun to host that event.
We're going to put your personal cell number up on the next ad.
That's not going to happen. You got my personal cell number. You going to put it up there?
I'm going to put it up on the next ad.
We'll put yours up there. You're alumni as well. They can come talk to you about it as well, right?
Yeah, but you know what to say. Evanston scores their first 2 points. 54-45, 1:57 left to go.
Definitely a fun event to have students on campus. Dragons running some clock here. They get Tornstrom
for a cheapie.
Yeah, a cheapie there on while she was trying to guard Boom on the block.
Dragons are going to get 20 more seconds to play with as well. Or not 20 more seconds, but they get 20. And Stike is going to bring her out with 1:35 left to go.
Oh, nice find.
Loyland's going to go to the free throw line.
Great decision there by Steichen, setting up Loyland. And talk about as the season progresses, the chemistry Steichen putting it right there where Loyland can catch, try to muscle up.
Cheyenne makes free throw number 1. Two for Cheyenne. Most points she's had in this her freshman year. I'm sure there are many more to come. 56-45. Over here in front of us, 3 won't go off of Emma Anderson. Peyton Boom grabs yet another rebound. And here comes McKeever with a minute left.
Right decision there. Bring it back out, run some clock.
Now they're going to foul. Here's Steichen. There's Carla Nelson observing. Coaches Cam presented by BSN. Loyland had an open 3, didn't want it. McKeever, step back. No. Rebound run down by Lydia Hawk. 30 seconds left to go. Here's Hawk all the way in.
Great block there by Boom.
And that just might do it. And it will. So the Dragons are going to win. They're going to pick up victory number 6, and they're going to get back to 500 in the Northern Sun. Your final score is 56-45. Again, I know you haven't seen all the Upper Iowa games. I'm hoping you'll have some recollection of what they had done in the past. I'm telling you, it's a good win for the Dragons. Any win's a good win. So how much do you build upon this for your Dragon?
Well, you had some positives this weekend. You talk about Loyland playing very well. McKeever knocked down quite a few shots. 21 last night. McKeever finished the evening with 10 points on the evening, 6 boards. Very active, quite a few deflections. So the energy and effort was definitely there this afternoon for the Dragons.
All right, let's take a look at our player of the game presented by the Forum of Fargo-Moorhead. And there it is, Cheyenne Loyland right there. She finished with 13 points tonight, and we're going to get an opportunity to talk to her in just a couple of moments. A little Cheyenne Loyland montage. She's our newsmaker of the game, presented by the Forum of Fargo-Moorhead. The sports department is committed to reporting all the latest sports news and information. Check us out online at inforum.com. Cheyenne Loyland, are you with us? Congratulations. This seemed like, I haven't seen all your games not going on the road, but it seems like you played with a lot more confidence this weekend. Is that a fair assessment?
I think so, yeah.
Tell me about where that confidence came from.
I came out of nowhere, I guess. I don't know. I didn't feel like I was really doing anything different, but I guess it looked different.
Well, tell me about your team. What do you like about this Dragon squad?
We're a family. We know what it takes to get to where we want to go, and we're willing to work hard enough to get there.
One more question for you, because this was your first back-to-back in over a month. How are the legs? How's the fatigue after not playing for a couple of weeks?
Yeah, I think all of us are a little tired, but we're getting back into it.
We'll get some well-deserved rest. Congratulations, and thank you for
so
joining
much.
us. Cheyenne Loyland joining us. Her team wins by 11. Jared and I will wrap this up right after this. You're watching live coverage of MSU Moorhead Dragon women's basketball on the Dragons Digital Network.
Wants to be the best in town. I'm just trying to be the best me around. I'm myself, 'cause there's nobody like me.
All righty, Dragons win by the score of 56-45. Let's take a look at some second half highlights, shall we?
Let's do it.
All right, oh boy, this Lydia Hawk. I like her. That is a spark plug. That is a great piece to start building your team around. And a 3 thrown up by Brooke Evenson off the glass. Criminal justice major. Bank one home on a Saturday. Cheyenne Loyal, now Mariah McKeever. You know, we talked to Cheyenne Loyal, and Mariah McKeever also had a great weekend as well.
She did. Very impressive weekend, getting the ball in the basket. Love to see her continue to build.
Katie Tornstrom, a nice evening here in Moorhead. Boy, Peyton Boom. Just turn around and pop. One of her 3 threes on the night. Peyton Boom acknowledges the assist. Highlights presented by Midco. We take a look at some final numbers. This was not an overwhelming Dragons victory, but this is also a young Dragon team as well.
It is. There were 4 players in double figures. Obviously, the Dragons not shooting scorching hot, but again, found a way to win through energy and effort. Was able to get to the line, knocking down free throws, shot a high percentage there. Won the rebound battle, 42 rebounds out of the Dragons. It's a good effort. Total team win, if you will.
Game summary presented by Papa John's. Let's go to our play of the game. Let's see what they concocted upstairs as far as the play of the game. Peyton Boom, a rebound. Here comes Steichen. Steichen, I'm going to give it back to Peyton.
One of them 3.
Scoop. Boom. Peyton Boom.
Yes.
One of her 3 triples. That's our play of the game. Presented by Herbert and Gerber's Bold Between the Breads. You ready for a stat of the game, Jared?
I am ready.
It's presented by Buffalo Wild Wings. We mentioned now the Dragons are 25-0 against Upper Iowa. The Dragons' only other teams, or the next longest winning streaks, if you will, for the Dragons are 9 against Mayville State and Minnesota Morris. That's your stat of the game presented by Buffalo Wild Wings. All right, getting back into this, Steve, Jared, your thoughts about the 40 minutes that you just saw?
Again, I was impressed with the total team win. Didn't hang on just one player, depend on one player tonight. Multiple players getting involved. That was fun to watch.
All right, you ready for the men? You ready to go?
Oh, man, I'm ready.
Are
you ready?
This guy's ready to go.
Let's go.
All right, you know what? Webcast, we'll turn this off for about 20 minutes, and then we'll come back and get you set for the Dragon men against Upper Iowa. Once again, your final score on the women's side, the Dragons 56, Upper Iowa 45.